Think San Diego is just about beaches and palm trees? Not even close. Sure, the sun and surf are the first things that attract tourists, and trust me, we'll get to those. But this city is packed with history, adventure, and some of the best eats on the West Coast. Over the next 5 days, we're diving into the hidden gems of San Diego, must-see landmarks, and unforgettable adventures that will have your friends scrolling through your photos with major fear of missing out. So grab your sunglasses, bring your appetite, and get ready to make some unforgettable memories. Day 1. First things first, let's get you settled in your home away from home. San Diego offers accommodations that suit every taste and budget. If city excitement appeals to you, consider a boutique hotel in the Gaslamp Quarter, with nightlife, fine dining, and all the action of downtown literally at your doorstep. But if waking up to the sound of crashing waves is your top priority, the beach resorts of Coronado should do the trick. Pro tip time! Rideshare services like Uber or Lyft are the most convenient options for getting to your hotel from San Diego International Airport. But if you're feeling budget conscious and traveling light, take public transport. Just remember that depending on where you're going, it can take a lot longer. What better way to kickstart the getaway than hitting the most iconic landmarks of the city? Come on, all major must-sees and historical spots. It is time to enjoy the feel of this splendid place called America's finest city, Balboa Park and Breakfast. Start your day with a hearty breakfast and equip yourself with your comfiest shoes as we are making our way to Balboa Park. Did you know that Balboa Park is one of the largest urban parks in the United States? But it is not only a park, it is spread over 1,200 acres and has a collection of world-class museums, stunning gardens, theaters, and an iconic San Diego Zoo. All of these attractions make this park the #1 tourist spot in San Diego, and you can spend days exploring its offerings. You have a wealth of museums here. Choose your own adventure. If you're fascinated by nature, the San Diego Natural History Museum is a fantastic choice. Dinosaurs, fossils, exhibits that explore the unique ecosystems of Southern California, everything that you've ever dreamed of is there. And if you're one of a science enthusiast or just one with a big, curious mind, the Fleet Science Center is a must-visit. One of the first science museums to combine interactive science exhibits with a planetarium and an IMAX dome theater. I mean, what else could we even ask for? That is not all. The Museum of Us is perfect for anyone interested in exploring anthropology and human history, with a focus on valuing diverse cultures and experiences. Balboa Park is famous for its incredible Japanese Friendship Garden and the architectural gem known as the Botanical Building. Take a stroll through these gardens after you are done visiting the museums. Take advantage of pro tip number 1. If you are planning on visiting more than 2 museums, I suggest looking into the Balboa Park Explorer Pass. You will be able to save a lot on admission fees. Remember, the pass prices change. Be sure to confirm the information online prior to your visit. San Diego Zoo. You can't come to San Diego without visiting the world-famous San Diego Zoo. The entry ticket is $72 for adults and $62 for kids. If you book in advance, which may sound a lot, but this bucket list spot is home to over 12,000 animals. This place is massive. Prioritize must-see spots like the koalas and polar bears, and if you need a break, hop on the Sky Ferry aerial tram for an unforgettable bird's-eye view of the entire zoo. Gaslamp Quarter. With the sunset, San Diego's nightlife becomes the scene in the historic Gaslamp Quarter, where the city comes alive after dark. The Gaslamp has restaurants and bars for every taste. If you're looking for something vibrant and with great rooftop views, Rustic Root is the place to be. The start to your evening cannot be any better. Pro tip: if live music is your thing, make sure you visit the House of Blues located in the Gaslamp Quarter, which is home to artists from many genres and shows every week. Day 2. All right, day 2. Today we're diving into San Diego's coastal magic. We're heading to La Jolla, a true jewel in San Diego's crown, renowned for its dramatic cliffs, breathtaking beaches, and its oh-so-adorable seal population. La Jolla. First stop, La Jolla Cove. This is the kind of place that you've seen on some fancy travel influencers' feeds. The water is crystal clear, practically begging you to jump in for a snorkel. Rent snorkel gear or join one of the kayak tours to make your way through the famous sea caves of La Jolla where you might see sea lions. Or, if relaxing is more what you're after, just lay on the sand and soak it all in. These views are not something you will want to forget to have a camera for. Pro tip: parking at La Jolla is a nightmare during weekends and peak season. In fact, getting a spot is much easier and more enjoyable if you go there early. Alternatively, you could also book an Uber and forget about parking altogether. Now let's seriously cutify this. We're headed to the children's pool, which offers the ironic twist of being a seal and sea lion sanctuary. Now back to the much adorable name. You could perhaps spend hours staring at the little guys, sunbathing, swimming, and just being cute. Remember to keep your distance and respect these very fine guests from outer space. Let's not spoil it for them. One more pro tip. La Jolla is absolutely stunning, but the sun does bite in San Diego. It would be wise to carry a hat, some sunglasses, and a generous amount of sunscreen. You will thank me later. La Jolla dining. As the day starts to come to an end, treat yourself to some delicious San Diego cuisine. And La Jolla, my friends, does not disappoint in the dining department. For the special day and a fine experience, I highly recommend George's at the Cove. With breathtaking ocean views and good food almost as good as the views. Book in advance though. But if you're looking for something more laid back, that classic San Diego vibe, then you have to eat at Duke's La Jolla. Inspired by the Hawaiian flavors, this restaurant has an open-air, beachy atmosphere, featuring fresh seafood and island-style dishes. Their macadamia nut-crusted fish and roasted chicken plate are local favorites. To cap off your second day in San Diego, take a stroll along the La Jolla Shores boardwalk as the sun sets. The colors and the atmosphere look like you stepped into a painting, a perfect way to end a perfect day. Day 3. Gear up for Day 3. And today is going to be all about that quintessential Southern California beach lifestyle. Bring on the sun, sand, and maybe a little bit of surf. Oh, and let's not forget about the sunscreen. Pacific Beach. Pacific Beach is basically the place to be for that favorite, energetic, youthful beach scene. It is a party here all the time. Beach time is a must here. Rent a bike and cruise along the iconic boardwalk. Try your hand at surfing. Plenty of places offer lessons for beginners. Or simply chill on the sand and do some serious people watching. Pacific Beach is definitely a place to see and be seen. Pro tip: Pacific Beach gets crowded, especially on weekends and during the summer months, which is a very good reason to be an early bird and worm the spot you want on the sand. Pacific Beach has a pretty awesome brunch scene. Looking for that good old classic no-frills breakfast? Kono's Cafe has been around and offers delicious, not scandalously priced breakfast and lunch fare across from the beach for years. For something a little more health-conscious, check out Snooze, an AM eatery. They have a wide variety of creative and delicious breakfast options. Mission Bay. This is the go-to getaway spot if you are looking for some fun. Rent a jet ski, kayak, or paddleboard to take a personal trip around the bay. And for an adrenaline rush, give sailing and windsurfing a shot. There are plenty of rental companies around and inside Mission Bay, so make sure to shop around for the best deals. If you are looking for a theme park experience, Belmont Park is located right on the beach of Mission Beach. And the main attraction in a theme park, of course the roller coaster, but the roller coaster there is not some ordinary one. It's the famous Giant Dipper roller coaster, one of the oldest roller coasters in the world. Pro tip: you will find tons of water sports rental shops around Mission Bay. Don't settle for the first one you see. Compare prices, and booking ahead is a sure way to save big, especially in peak season. Mission Beach. If you prefer a more family-friendly, laid-back vibe with not a lot of younger party crowd around, then Mission Beach is your place to experience the San Diego beach scene. The heart of Mission Beach is its iconic boardwalk. It's where the action takes place. Cyclists, skaters, joggers, and leisurely strollers all share the path. When conditions are right and the local permits allow, having a bonfire at the beach can be considered a perfect San Diego treat. Nothing beats the experience of sitting with friends around a glowing fire, listening to the surf nearby and stargazing into the night sky. Please note that it is important to familiarize yourself with the local regulations concerning bonfires. For dinner, Mission Beach has a variety of options. If you're looking for casual beachfront dining with great views, check out World Famous. This long-standing establishment is a favorite for its prime location and classic beach fare, perfect for enjoying a sunset meal. Beyond the immediate beachfront, you'll also find a selection of local restaurants offering diverse cuisines, from fresh seafood to Mexican specialities, catering to a range of tastes and budgets. Day 4. Now let's switch things up a little bit and take a little escape from the mainland today to discover the charm of Coronado Island. Stunning views, beautiful beaches, and a touch of old-world elegance is calling for you. Ferry to Coronado. Traveling to Coronado is half the fun in itself. A ferry ride from downtown San Diego to across the bay is highly recommended at a round-trip fare of $18. The city skyline view from the water is simply breathtaking. A truly short trip, but every second is snap-worthy. Ferry info. Always good to check the latest schedules online because they can change all the time. Exploring Coronado. Prepare to be swept away to a whole new world as soon as you step foot in Coronado. The picturesque Hotel del Coronado, also known simply as the Del, is stunning. This classic hotel-turned-landmark can be appreciated fully without even being a guest. Its grounds are open to everyone to enjoy the exquisite architecture. Coronado Beach is an absolute gem. Its wide, sandy shores make it perfect for swimming, bathing, or even building sandcastles. It is no surprise it has consistently ranked as one of the best beaches in America. The island is quite bike-friendly as well, and renting bikes is a great way of exploring its stunning vistas, while also allowing full freedom of travel, pace, and movement. It is pretty flat, so enjoying this bike ride will not be limited to people in shape. Bicycle rentals are available close to the ferry. With all this exploration comes great appetite, and for that, simply head over to Orange Avenue. This main street through town has countless casual eateries to choose from, offering food with stunning views. The Hotel del Coronado is recommended for those who are looking for something a bit more classy in their accommodations. Ferry back in downtown. As the day comes to a close, take the ferry back to downtown San Diego as the sun sets. The city lights reflecting on the water create a truly magical scene. It's a perfect way to end your day on Coronado. For dinner, consider exploring the Marina District in downtown San Diego. If you're in the mood for fresh seafood, there are several excellent restaurants along the Embarcadero. Head back to your hotel and get a good sleep because you'd want to be charged up for our last day in San Diego. Day 5. For the final day of your tour in San Diego, we will discover fabulous and beautifully vibrant neighborhoods in San Diego. North Park. This is where you'll find a truly authentic San Diego experience. North Park. North Park is very hipster, has great craft breweries, and a food scene you will not be getting over anytime soon. With unique shops following you everywhere, art galleries, and true community spirit. Start with a very tasty and great brunch. North Park is a paradise for coffee lovers. If you really want some special cup, then Communal Coffee is a go-to place approved by the locals. For a hearty and delicious brunch, the Mission is a staple in North Park, offering a wide variety of brunch and breakfast, leaving no room for disappointment. After brunch, take a stroll into the unique shop in North Park. From vintage clothes stores to independently owned bookstores to record shops, you can find it all. Great place to get souvenirs or just browse around. North Park's art scene is breathtaking, and the colorful murals on the walls of the buildings in the neighborhood are proof enough of that. The area feels like an open art exhibition, brewery tour, and relaxation. In case you have some extra time, I will recommend that you take a North Park brewery tour or a tour in any of the neighboring areas. You will get to taste some of the finest beers in the city and watch the making of the beer. If you don't like visiting breweries, then you can spend your last afternoon in San Diego's boundless sun while relaxing at one of the parks in North Park, sipping on a drink from a local cafe, or doing some last-minute shopping. Farewell dinner. Here comes that one last fabulous meal in San Diego. Choose one of the many restaurants that provide an awesome view of the city skyline and make this experience even more memorable. Downtown San Diego has numerous options. If you want something more relaxed, but just as good, North Park has tons of excellent restaurants, from trendy gastropubs to authentic ethnic cuisine. It will be a tough call, but either way, you won't get the short end of the stick. And just like that, it's time to say goodbye to the beautiful city of San Diego. Depending on the flight schedule, head to San for your departing trip. Now it's time to reflect on the memories made over the past 5 days of visiting this remarkable city. San Diego is much more than a place. It is an experience. It's that kind of feeling, and it is that place that stays with you long after you have left. By this time, you must have imagined your entire trip with me, so stop dreaming and start planning. If this video got you excited about planning your trip to San Diego, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Till we meet next time, have a happy journey.